This is an emergency announcement. Radiation hazards have been identified. All citizens are urged to seek shelter immediately. This is an emergency.
When the crisis started, no one was prepared. Everything turned to chaos. Anarchy, fear, insanity. Grocery stores and pharmacies were completely empty within days. Even with hundreds of millions already dead, the numbers only continued to grow each day. Mother Nature seemed to be the only one somewhat adapting to the changes of the world. Plants and crops and a variety of insects survived, but became dangerous and toxic. Rivers became poisonous, and all the animals started dying. Everyone was scavenging, stealing from one another, killing each other for food. Others committed mass suicide, fearing the end of time and the wrath of God. All while the rich and powerful folk of all the nations escaped into space. At least, they tried. I saw their ship blow up in the sky with my own eyes. Like everyone else at the start of the crisis, my family was looking for a safe place. Somewhere that had food, water, and that could put a roof over our heads. But my brother wasn't feeling too good. After a while, he could barely walk. My father suggested going to check at the local clinic for some medicine. He and my mother went out to take a look and left me and my brother in the woods. 2 days later, my mum came back with the medicine alone. She looked distraught and didn't say a word. She tried to give the medicine to my brother, but it was already too late. My brother died only hours later from blood poisoning. He was only 7 years old. She never told me what happened to my father. Did he also get sick? Did he get shot? Or did they end up getting separated in all the chaos? Whatever happened, she obviously couldn't bear to tell me the truth. After a couple of weeks of traveling, we finally found my uncle. He was one of those doomsday preppers. He had a house in the woods and a bunker filled with clean food and water. He even had a couple of gas masks to spare. He was our savior. A month later, my uncle had a deal go wrong with a tribe calling themselves Nature's Wrath. They came at night and attacked us. They burned our house to the ground. My mother always loved the ocean, the vastness of it all. She would always tell me stories of treasure, pirates, and mermaids. How it can be a very dangerous and violent environment, while other times being the most tranquil and freeing place on earth. She started to talk about it again not long after we left my uncle's place. She was saying that we could take a boat and sail the seas where we would be far away from all our worries. She was trying to comfort me, trying to give herself hope. We were in a wide open field one day, my mother and I. We were on our way to a nearby town to salvage some food. That's when the first acid rain hit. It only started with small droplets, unrecognizable from the real thing. But then it started to pick up. Every drop would sting and burn. We had nowhere to go. The foul water would drip down the side of my face and burn the skin. My mother rushed over and covered me completely using her own body. She screamed in agony and didn't let go. Not until her last breath. Surprisingly, I survived with my uncle for another decade. We did things, horrible things that kept us alive. As we traveled, we noticed that fewer and fewer people remained. To the point where we didn't see anyone at all. My uncle ended up getting sick. Probably of cancer growing inside of him. With no medical care in sight, he suffered and died like everyone else before him. He was the last person I ever saw. I've been traveling this forsaken world alone ever since. There is no salvation waiting for me at the end of my journey. Only death awaits me. And until then, I am left to wander this desolate world alone, with the screams of the fallen. Screams that I can hear to this day. What was the cause of all of this? In the end, does it matter? All of human history, the legacies built and left for the next generation, all of it built up to this moment in time. All of it useless if no one is left to remember it. There is no hope. No hope for this future.